Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga.
Popping bottles and popping models before the IG. Blowing this green, my bitch better than poison ivy. I got that itch. Real nigga, how you define me? Fever pitch, I'm slick Rick back in the 90s. I got my patch on, used to fly all my packs home. Only personal smoke, die before it was well known. I'm talking Cali, San Fernando Valley gas, homie. Rain pulled up on me, had like 7 strands on me, no cap. Bars, these bars, I'm the captain of my shit. In fact, my niggas out, moving all type of shit. Eat up or be a hungry nigga. That ain't my forte. Lyrical slaughter, my mama said, I'm Bobby Boucher. They ain't gon' like me, I'm Donald minus the toupee. List the guarantee, and I got my niggas on 3-way. A quick call, the king is sick, it's go time. I don't beg for stripes, nigga, I earn mine.
Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga.
Trophy case they loaded, if I'm being humble. Man, my flow got splashed like 11 puddles. After school detention, you don't want no trouble. The way these bodies piling up, did somebody fumble? Stand over the body, let me ask you something. Stash the money in the oven, couple racks or something. Water main broke, so she called the plumber. Started poking shorty back like an acupuncture. Man, my appetite for money got me fat as fuck. Y'all be laughing to the bank, I'll be mad as fuck. In this game, it's one drive, you better cash in. Either you go run to death or somebody pass in. That sound tragic. Man, forget the casket. Skip the funeral arrangements and city taxes. Had to check my tax bracket. I'm gaining traction. And I still got my trophies than you whack rappers.
Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want, if a craving, nigga.
Emerged from the freestyles in North Flame basement. King nigga, we don't even walk up on the same
same payment, Spence with it. Even if I crash, I'm still great. Strapped up, picture Bokeem running through them gates. I'm telling you, brother to brother, now can you relate? Well, only big dollar amounts can restore the faith. Now it's scary hours amongst us. My hunger, it was a come up. Flow shine is when the sun up. Green Hoopers in the cart move fast, so that's a wonder. Call it Alex Felix number, how it run up. I'm the son in the East of 5. I'm just waiting for my come up. Listen up, I'm Max, and I ain't just talking about my dream. An outcast, I threw 3 stacks to get that blue dream. And all shit me up. Said, nigga, you think you nice with them schemes? I told them if I'm on the scene, I close a caption for the team. Listen, I tripled up twice. Image MJ with the green. The hook set our greatness up. Yet none of our names be Kareem. Now it's trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time my niggas talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want. If a craving, nigga. Trophies for the whole team. We got it on demand, we never sold dreams. Now the whole scene looking like a whole dream. That's why it's MVP trophies for my whole team. Got them hating lanes pissed every time a nigga talk. Winning all we know, be like fuck a sign of loss. The race going up, you could call it hustle heaven. I'm gon' eat what I kill when I want. If a craving, nigga.
Yeah. What up? Y'all already know it's your brother Virgil Berry, aka Stacks with the Facts. And we here, man. Tuesday night, man. Y'all already know, man, it's the Tuesday night wrap up, E.N.E Sports. You know what I'm saying? The Tuesday night sports show over here at Realtalk podcast on YouTube. Go to YouTube right now, type in my name, Virgil Berry, and go subscribe to the YouTube page. All right, tap in, walk with us, click on that like button, subscribe to the page, you know what I'm saying, click the bell, say all and all of that, tap in with your brother, man, you feel me? My brother King L should be here shortly, and it's a beautiful thing. What's good with y'all, man? How y'all doing tonight, man? How everybody doing, man? Everybody cool? Y'all good? Hope you had a beautiful and productive day, man. You know what I'm talking about? All praises be to the Most High God, Yeshua HaMashiach, who breathed the breath of life in us once again earlier today. We woke up earlier today. We've been awake ever since. You know what I'm saying? With the activity of our limbs and toes and eyes and everything working right. Shout out to my brother Sinful to P, rest in essence to him. You feel me? So it's a beautiful thing, man. We already won. We already got the glory and the victory, man. Everything else is extra. You did. Tap in, walk with us, man. How y'all doing, man? You feel me? We're going to talk about it. It was a very interesting weekend that just passed. Very interesting, might I add, if I do say so myself. Glister Guarantee, what's happening, man? My brother Glister Guarantee tapping in. E.N.E, what up? Salute to the chat. I'm about to hit the link in about 10 minutes. So take your time, brother. We just getting the show started. L said he need about 10 minutes too. So, you know, I'm going to sit up here and pop it and chop it one time with the people. So my brethren can sit up here and get their situation, you know, get your lighting right, you know, get your camera angle right and all that. Tap in, man, get your audio right. You know what I'm saying? So we can go in, man. We're going to have this discussion. Like I said, this weekend, very exciting weekend, very entertaining weekend in sports, specifically with boxing. We have some nice boxing cards this weekend, Friday night, Saturday night. You know what I'm talking about? And we're going to absolutely get to it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And you know we're going to do it like we used to. You did. Let me sit up here and do this real quick, man. What's good with everybody, man? How's y'all feeling? How you doing? You know? Hope you have the most prosperous day today. All right. Gervonta. Young brother. Right? it's crazy because a young brother could have so much going on for itself. The world is his oyster. He done sit up there and put that hard work in to get where he has gotten himself to be as a young man, young black man coming up out of that old Baltimore, Maryland, you know what I'm saying, which is known for having good boxers come up out of there. I remember the very first time I seen Tank fight. Very first time I seen him fight. I want to say it was roughly about maybe 11 years ago. Invite me to co-host. I don't know what that is, but we're going to decline that, the investor Richie or whatever your name over there. We on TikTok. We streaming on TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube right now. Tap in, walk with us, man. And my young brother Javante, man, I would say it was like 2014, if I'm not mistaken. Right? 2014. And I said, damn, this young brother right here, man, he gonna be like the next Floyd. He's gonna be the next champion. Here we is all these years later, man. But you can become so successful, right? You can get all this money, all this notoriety, this fame, fortune, and it can absolutely be very devastating and detrimental to you, even dangerous. Y'all see the alliteration? It could be very dangerous, and it could superinflate characteristic traits that have been laying innate. Right? Now we don't know what Tank's history is. Maybe he got some experience with domestic violence. Maybe he's seen his mom getting whooped on by his pops dudes, or maybe he's seen, I don't know. You feel me? But understand this: when somebody has an issue with domestic violence, that comes from somewhere. 9 times out of 10, it comes from something experienced as a child, right? Because regular guys or just normal guys don't just be beating on this. Just whooping chicks' heads, like, that's not conducive to manhood, right? Don't get me wrong, man. Shout out to my brother Simple the P again. Rest of the answers too. I just sit up there, had to change the chick hairstyle once or twice in my life, man. I'm not proud of that, right? But domestic violence, not on my record. Definitely ain't ever go to jail for it, and definitely never been in altercations with chicks that cause me to want to or have to physically put my hands on them. I try to avoid chicks like that personally, right? But I digress, man. Keep your hands to yourself, basically. At the end of the day, you can't be a Tank Davis, man. Sitting up here catching DVs on broads, man. You can't do that, man. Tank, come on, we supposed to know better than that, young brother. And then when I see stuff like this, I always look like who this dude got around him, man. Like who Tank got around him, man. He's supposed to have some polished up thoroughbred dudes around him, man. My brother King Els, what's happening, man?
What's good, brother?
Man, you already know, man. We want to apologize for the tardiness, man. I was on an important phone call. Els still has some situations he had to get together, but we here now, man. So it's a beautiful thing. We apologize for the tardiness. All right. Now, I just was talking about Tank real quick to sit up there and stall out till y'all come in, but I'm pretty sure you got something on this in the lineup, right?
Sure. I seen you already. I took it out because I seen you was already on it. But
okay, good stuff, El. Good stuff. I like how you was paying attention, tapping in, but wasn't really tapped all the way in. I appreciate that, bro. Thank you for real. Yeah, we might.
Yeah, I didn't want to repeat it, but yeah, I think you was already.
You all the way. Hey, that's good thinking right there. That's great thinking, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's why my brother is the you know what I'm saying? I don't call my brother the co-host. He's not a co-host. All right. You know what I'm saying? That's my partner right there. This is, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this is more so L's thing than mine. See, I'm man enough to admit that. But you know, that's neither here nor there. My brother King L's is in the building.
What up? What up?
Right. So you know, I basically just, you know, this is a crazy situation for Tank though, man. Cause it's like the second time he didn't get caught up in some shit like this.
Yeah, I know. At least second time I've heard. You know, it could be more, but.
And let me just say this real quick, L, and I'm gonna be done because I pretty much already gave my take on this.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
And before I pass it to L, I just want to say this, man. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want to make no habit of getting domestic violence on your rap sheet, man. That's not a good look. You know, that's not something you want to have attached to you, man. You know, you don't want to be known as a guy that beats bitches, man. It's not a good look at all. Nothing manly about it. Actually quite terrible. Steve's tapping in on Facebook was good. You need to be tapping in on YouTube so we can get your opinion, man. Going over there to YouTube, tap in, walk with a star, man. We need to get your opinion on this stuff, man. So with that being said, I'm gonna fall back and let my brother King Els sit up there and give his take on this situation with our brother Tank, man. It's like the second or third time this brother sitting here and got
I mean, you pretty much summed it up. Yeah, it ain't a good look to be putting hands on a female and looking at it even deeper in this situation. We talking about a boxer who is actually trained to fight.
Yeah.
Combat sports veteran.
But
you know, like we said, just all across the board, it's just not a good look, you know, for anybody, let alone somebody who's actually trained to use their hands or trained to be in combat sports of any kind. And I think that, you know, Tank just got to reevaluate himself. And even if, you know, because in some cases, you know, it can be trumped up type situations.
That's a fact.
We don't, you know, we weren't there. If it ain't no video, it don't really show what happened or whatever that may be. But even if it's some situation where it's super toxic to where you even get into this type of, basically getting to this point, you need to reevaluate, you know, and I know he can't reevaluate because from what I know, it was the mother of his kid. So he may need to just kind of do like a mediation when he go to get his kids. Because, like I said, I'm not too familiar. I read the headlines and a couple lines, but from what I know, it happened on Father's Day. He was trying to go get his kids, and things went left. In that situation, even knowing that your audience, you know, you got to just move smarter. That's what it comes down to. Got to move smarter. You can't let somebody get you out of your zone. And if you do feel like it's going to be one of those situations, I've known a couple homies that actually had situations where I guess, you know, they had to the point where they couldn't interact with the mother of their kids. So they may have had to meet up at the police station or had their moms, you know, exchange your kids, however it may be, which, yeah, it sounds silly. Because I feel like, you know, when you co-parenting, even if you and that person has an issue, it shouldn't never interfere with the kids. That's one thing I always feel like should never happen.
Right.
There are certain times where people aren't mature enough to just that happen and be the way it's supposed to be. So if both parties aren't mature enough to, obviously in this situation, come together and be able to just exchange your kids, let it be, however it may be, and you keep getting into these type situations that could potentially cost you
your reputation, money, or whatever else may be at stake.
Mm.
Um, when it could be avoided, you know, I'm pretty sure he has nannies. You know, the dude got a lot of money, so it ain't like he don't have help to kind of help him alleviate the situation.
Right.
And sometimes pride could be a part of your downfall. And I know, you know, I don't know Tank, but I know he seems like a very confident, prideful type cat. He's making a lot of money. He's at the top of the sport behind Canelo, most likely, and what he brings in fight wise. So probably a bit of arrogance, cockiness, and all that could kind of play into this, but at the same time, it ain't worth it, you know. And that's where I leave it.
And that's a fact, man. You know, that's an absolute fact, man. Yeah, man, you done sit up there and got into another DV situation with his old baby mama, man.
Yeah, that's
You know,
right.
that's crazy.
And man, do not put your hands on the females. And if you got a toxic woman and you got kids with a toxic person, or you know, it could be men or women, you know, you put this either way. If the person's toxic, because women can catch DV charges too. So
They
don't
can't
even,
end it.
yeah, man. Once you get past the age of 25, you shouldn't be getting baited in the situation. Even 20, I feel like 21, man. You if you can't have kids and have that simple conversation and understand that it ain't about y'all no more. Once you actually have a kid with you and that the person you had a kid with, that's one relationship. But if that relationship goes sour, y'all relationship don't really matter. It's
Right.
secondary to the kid, and that's all that matters. Now the kid
Right.
gonna be put in this position to where you
They
know
got
in some
two.
cases it's just gonna be an awkward situation for the kids. I'll just make it as easy as we can for the kids, and that's all I'm about.
And that's a fact. That's an absolute
No.
fact. I mean, I couldn't even say it no better myself, man. You know, y'all relationship don't mean shit. As long as y'all able to mutually get along with each other, which most adults can, and y'all just do that, and because it's all about the kids. And if y'all wasn't married and y'all ain't make it work out, at least be mutual and cordial enough to maintain a decent relationship for them babies, man. You know. Let me go ahead and play this short real quick so those of y'all who may not be up to speed can get like the gist of what's going on with Javante, man. He acting crazy, man.
I have been covering suspects bonding out of jail here for several years. I can tell you that this is a first for me because as Davis was walking out of the Turner Guilford Night Center, he had 3 corrections officers surrounding him, not really allowing reporters to get close to him to ask him questions. That said, I did ask those questions as to his allegations. He is accused of striking his ex-girlfriend, the mother of his children. I asked him about those charges. He refused to answer our question. I have been covering.
Javante Davis, Tank, was arrested for domestic violence. This is according to TMZ Sports. He was actually booked early this morning. And according to Andy Slater, who's a reporter, there was an alleged altercation between him and his ex-girlfriend that happened a few weeks ago. And he's been wanted by the police ever since that incident. He was pulled over by cops in Miami Beach. And that's because of his license plate tipping off the authorities. Sheesh.
That's crazy. We got to get better. You know, we just got to get better as men, as black entertainers, just everything. You know, I mean, it ain't even about color, just period. We got to get better. God bless us with certain opportunities. We got to understand the opportunity we got because there's people out there that's hungry that would do anything for that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I just pray the kids and whoever involved is okay.
His ex-girlfriend, yes. Javante Davis.
So that's pretty much the gist what's going on with Tank, man. You know, sit up there and got into it with his baby mama again. And what's good with your boy?
What up, L? What up, Stacks?
Yeah, what's good with you, brother?
Cooling out, man. Cooling out. How y'all brothers doing?
Yeah, I'm good, brother. I appreciate you asking, man. Hope you're doing good yourself. Blitz, man. I know you done heard about this, bro. You gotta get your back on this, man.
Yeah, this a crazy situation, man. But Yeah, it's a crazy little situation, man. But like these type of altercations and things like this, you know what I'm saying? It's starting to become almost like common in a
Mm-hmm.
sense. Um, and these athletes and these situations, man. Not you know what I'm saying, not saying that, you know what I'm saying, that's exactly what's going on, but you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, this ain't the type of, you know what I'm saying, publicity you want. You definitely don't want your name attached to no domestic violence charges or allegations, you know what I'm saying, whatever you may have. Um, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he get with his legal team and they try to figure out what's going on, but nah, this ain't a good look, man. But you know what I'm saying? This like I think this has happened before in the past with him too. With another chick. I don't know if it's the chick he with now or not, but yeah, it's a crazy situation, man. Gotta relax. These athletes, these women they choose to be with, and gotta relax a little bit.
Gotta relax, man. And this is crazy though, and I'm glad you brought that up though, Bliss. Let me come up. I'm glad Bliss brought that up because you guys sit up here and get some money, get popping, and whatever. You know, it's the internet and social media era, so people is famous for nothing.
Right.
Absolutely nothing.
This is what it is. Like Murder Mook said. I mean, but what do you do? All right. Okay. So I'm just. I say that to say, you know what I'm saying.
That's some
When it
real
comes
shit.
to a guy like Tank, though, and like the homeboy just said, man, if you actually a person who earns your notoriety, you earn your stardom, your fame, and all of that, millions of dollars and all of that, man. It's a certain level of responsibility you gotta have, man. A certain level of accountability you gotta take on, and it's just certain shit you ain't supposed to be getting into, man. Not being in the public light like that, not being a positive role model for young black brothers, especially young black brothers coming up in the sporting game. You know what I'm saying? Whether you want to be a role model or not, man, you are, man. And it's a big responsibility to come with that. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to listen here, man. When it comes to sponsors, expanding the business, so you ain't got to be boxing for the rest of your life. One thing, I mean, they're okay with you going to jail for being drunk and driving. They're okay with you even getting caught with a fun boy. Pause. Right? But if you get that domestic violence attached to your name, oh, the sponsors ain't fucking with you, bruh. They ain't rocking with you. So, you know what I'm saying? Like Blitz said, man, this ain't nothing you want to have attached to your name, Jack. That's all I'm saying, man. Shout out to Tank, though, man. Hopefully, if you know it's not a pattern of behavior for him, hopefully he be exonerated and old girl was tripping and he was defending himself. Because that's always a possibility, too. Well, got to tighten up, Tank, man.
Definitely.
Man, Craig Walker said he's gonna be the coolest cat in the world, but it's always that one chick that'll set you off, man. That's a fact. Shaking my head.
Mm-hmm.
My man Craig Walker said, during time I learned that boxing dudes always in the county for DV. That's a fact. Because they literally solve all their problems with their hands. Boxers get triggered, they natural reflexes throw their hands. That's terrible.
I ain't gonna lie. So I've been in the county a couple times, 2 DUIs. So I actually had to go for like 5 weekends, and I was in there twice. And just so what? That's a total of like 7 to 8 times I done been in the county. And let me tell you this: most of the cats in there was either in there for drugs or DUI or DVs. I would say a good like 80% of the cats in there was drugs and DVs.
Man, y'all dudes better stop getting high and keep your hands to yourself, man. That's a fact.
That's in Columbus, Ohio. You know what I mean?
Just imagine him in other areas. Imagine it's worse. We're gonna go to the next story. I mean, Tank, man, tighten up, little bro.
I'm like, what is going on?
I just want to say this, y'all. I just gotta say this, though.
All these cats, these BDs out here, bro.
Where they big homies at, man? Where's the dude that's the homeboy in the background? Like, nah, man, take you tripping, bro. I mean, leave that girl alone.
Security.
Man, matter of fact, delete her number out the phone, bro.
Yeah, it always seemed like he got
Or you
security
got
with
line
him.
number. Shit, man. You got the money, man. Go to court and handle it like that.
These guys be having all the security and all that shit and still be getting into this shit.
Crazy as hell, man. Let's get to this though, man. Hey. Hell, man.
Oh, my bad. That was a fee. That wasn't what I was supposed to put on there. That's the wrong one.
He fine as hell, man. Ain't nothing like a tall, pretty ass, athletic built chick, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that is fee though. You know what I mean? Links Nation all day. You already know what it is, man.
Yeah, be nice.
Yeah, fee all the way nice. But let's go to the next little joint real quick.
That was from like last week.
We're gonna get right to it. Are you going to the music already?
Should have been more than one clip. Damn, there are.
Nah, this is the joint we want to play it since it's on the screen. Though we're gonna get right to some music since this is what's on there. It might have been rushed or something. I don't know, but we're gonna play it just like how it's listed. How about that? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, share on your social engineer, man. E.N.E every day, all day.
It was like that. That's my brother.
That's all good, bro. It ain't nothing but a thing, man. It's our show. We do what we want over here, man. We play some music all damn show if we want to, man.
Brother, we got two stories, you know what I mean? We talking about Tank.
Let's go, man. Now, my
Ha. I told them come walk with me, flowers was just offerings. Often these niggas apparently we're the king. Sing songs of victory that's meant to be bad. Bitches be missing me, kissing me before use Listerine. Please excuse, I twist views, split views and flip two. Put them in the trailer, that's a quick view. If the plan fresh, I'm gonna need bread. Only almond milk and my cheese eggs. Fresh squeeze OJ, I need reps. Break fast, just on the C steps. International L's, the international L shit. You ain't see the writing on the wall, but felt it on some braille shit. You fail, bitch. I tell, bitch, but never tell shit. I sell shits, but don't derail ships. I do this for the fam like the king always. Still true to the plan with supreme motive. King. In Geneva with Geneva, I'm twisting up a Geneva. She blessed with all his features, I'm blessed with all his teachings. Manifested through the light, projected it was on sight. So if ever in their sight, the heat of melt up they ice. As someone come to an end, hoodie season among us. Cold world bundle up, now they gotta feed their hunger. Don't be the item on the menu. A lion, lover, gazelle, bring the jungle to your front door. Jumanji on your mail. You square niggas triangles as I circle the block. Calamari for lunch, I put your game on stop. Ooh, that was tasty. Cheetah print or paisley. Need a garden fully bloom fast, basically. Now place pedals under my feet before I walk out. My bezel looking magnificent before I chalk out. That mean I murder every item in the cart now. They pulled off my plate, your a la cartes now. King. certainly y'all urging me to send y'all niggas a surgery. Urgently, words for King spoke, y'all gotta murder me. So deep to the point when I'm awake, I hardly lose sleep. Hate before you know the truth, how a fool speak. Gone till November, I'll be back in 2 weeks. It ain't hard to spot the sun when the truth peak. How it be our father, y'all image remain altered, subtracted, I lost and redacted, the corpus subtracted the artist. One shot, that's a God get. Seen everything, it ain't much to be all with. 6 blessed was my God get. Faith I be on with. Now as I speak to heavens, more light I'm charmed with. That's some bomb shit. When everything you pray for manifests in your life, then understanding everything can never be right. Just keep your soul clean, never taint up your light. Looking up to the sky, Lord, I gotta thank you twice. King.
Yeah. Y'all heard that. You see the flames in the comment section. Shout out to Craig Harvey. Shout out Monique Robinson. What's good with you, loved one? You know what I'm talking about? When I say we the most known unknown, I mean that, man. Fire music, man. Tap in up with us. We just did the listening party for my brother King L last Saturday for his newest album, Everlasting. Fire. Make sure you go to all streaming platforms and go get that. Matter of fact, we're going to sit up here and do this right here. All right? Y'all gonna go get all my brother King L's music right there at that link. You know what I'm saying? As well as all other streaming platforms, Tidal, Spotify, BandLab. You understand me? Goddamn it, what's the other one?
We everywhere.
Everywhere where you can stream, man. Go get that joint, man. Support the brethren, E.N.E every day, all day, no days off, man. You know what I'm talking about? You already know, Monique, man. What's good, man?
Definitely appreciate it.
Let's do it, man.
What's up, y'all? Hope everybody having a great evening on this great Tuesday. You know?
Let's go, man. Like my homie Stack 5, man.
Yeah. LeBron wasn't a jump shooter or the knockdown three. He was more of a drive guy. He'd get by you, big body, jump over you. And that whole game plan was like, we're going to double team. Every time he come off a pick and roll, we're going to double team him. It's almost like the water boy. Because if you had Mike Brown over there on the other side, every play they ran were our plays in San Antonio. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? You can't run floppy down. That's our play. You can't floppy side. That's our play.
Wedge roll. You can't run the roll. None of that.
You can't run that. He ran almost every play that San Antonio ran, and we look like, damn, this is going to be the easiest scout.
Yeah.
And that's all we did. That's why we was able to sweep them, man. And then that's when, I think Ilgauskas was trying to be a three-point shooter. He didn't want to go to the paint. You're an all-star. Now all of a sudden you playing against Tim, you want to shoot threes and you can't shoot threes. And it was just one of the easiest championships to win, man. Because it was
they wasn't ready.
They wasn't ready. LeBron was still young. Double team LeBron. Who else is going to score on that team?
The coach is a student of pop.
Exactly.
What was LeBron like then?
LeBron wasn't the.
I respect that because everything. I respect that because everything he said is nothing but the truth. That had to be the easiest championship they won. I mean, literally, you double LeBron. What else you gonna do? Ilgauskas is your player that you counting on. That was a fake all-star. He wasn't. Ilgauskas wasn't an all-star. I don't care.
You say one of the true. You don't think Ilgauskas was a true all-star glitch?
No. He just happened to be a center who averaged a double-double. He averaged like 18 and 11 or something, 18 and 12 or something like that. Yeah. But yeah, that's real. Hey, gotta respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's definitely exactly what happened.
Hey, shout out to Rob Horry, man. He said that was the easiest championship ever.
Big shot, Bob.
Yeah.
I mean, that was young LeBron when he was still a young mustache. You hear me?
Young mustache.
He was a young he wasn't even a mustache yet. He was peach fuzz.
I said peach fuzz.
San Antonio came into that series. They was licking their chop. Gauskas start shooting threes, man, I'm like, oh yeah.
This is dude doing big, tall, goofy ass
Yeah.
dude, man.
Goofy.
Larry Hughes got hurt that year though, didn't he, in the playoffs?
Shout out
Yep.
to LeBron, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
LeBron is a GOAT in his own way, but the GOAT, that's just my take on it. But shout out to LeBron though, man. You know what I'm saying? At least his kids ain't dressing up like bras and shit like that.
As Bird said, it could be argued.
Yeah.
Definitely could be argued.
He said that. That was wild.
Smash that like button, click on the bell.
You know, I can't speak on these subjects. You know.
Yes, you can. Why can't you, Nick?
Yeah, why? What you mean you can't speak on these subjects? Hold on, let me count up. What this nigga mean?
You know, Glitch
Make
try
me
to call
count
me
up.
out.
Talk about something. He can't talk on these subjects on here, man. What you mean you can't talk?
Not on me. I can't talk about Brian. You know, y'all take everything I say about Brian out of context. So I choose not to really talk too much about Brian, man. I just know he's a great player. He does his thing, man. He got one of those Caitlin Clark style fan bases. But, you know, hey man, great player.
Hey, I can't speak for nobody else's opinion. Your opinion is your opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna alter my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always, you know what I'm saying, I speak my opinion and then somebody else speak theirs. You know what I'm saying? I think Bron is the GOAT. You don't think Bron is the GOAT. That's your opinion.
I know, you know, but people don't like that when you don't say.
I mean, I know what you mean. People be jumping off people can't wait to jump off the ledge sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't even check to see if the parachute on or nothing. They just jump.
Shit, jumped out the tree with no bungee cord, no nothing, huh?
I just let them go with what they say, man.
Shout out to my bro Big E. What's happening, Big E? You already know what it is, man.
What up, Big
You
E?
We're gonna get to this next joint. Des, what's good with you, man? Des talking about Bron is the GOAT.
I feel that. Gotta respect that, Des. Gotta respect
I do respect
that.
it.
I respect whatever anybody think, man. I hear people say Allen Iverson the GOAT, you know.
I hear people say, I think you ask me personally, if you ask me, Kobe is my GOAT.
You know, Kobe. I hear a lot of GOATs, you know, nowadays.
Kobe, my favorite player of all time.
Man.
I choose to go with
Big E, man. I gotta say that. I don't mean to cut you off, but you definitely did, Big E, and it needs to be said, right?
I just choose to go with the most dominant and the most perfect. You know what I mean? That's just what I'm gonna go with. You know what I mean?
So we got B&R's top 100 NBA players ever. Let's go, man.
Hey, man, Bleacher Report, they put together the list. The list was kind of wild. Of course. Artist Gilmore, man. You know, that was one of the throwback cats. Original Chicago Beast. Right. You know.
But, I didn't even see the full list. I just saw the top 10.
Yeah, I just saw the top 10 too, but definitely is a good list to check out if you get a chance. You know, I know a lot of people,
number one, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's obvious, man. Look, like I said, man, everybody gonna have their own goats. I done heard all different kind of goats, man. You know, from role players to superstars. So you know,
Melo at number 60.
You know, I done heard people call Melo the GOAT. You know, and I'm a Melo fan. So, you know, like I said, everybody can have their own GOAT.
Kobe is number 11?
Yeah.
Like I said, man.
That's the I had an issue with that one too, man. I had an issue with them that Larry Bird, you know what I'm saying? I didn't like the Larry Bird being above Kobe. I didn't like that.
Well, we got MJ at number 1 and LeBron at number 2.
You know, Larry Bird, one of my favorite small forwards of all time. I mean,
we got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at 98. We're on number 3. We got Magic Johnson at 4. We got Bill Russell at 5. We got Shaq at 6. We got my man Tim Duncan at 7. We got Larry Bird at 8.
That's where Kobe should be.
Kobe at 9. Wilt Chamberlain at 9. Steph at 10. Hold on, they put Steph, man. Now this Bleacher Report, y'all acting crazy.
That was the only one that I had an issue with. Was that Kobe?
How y'all gonna
Kobe
put
being
Steph
acting
above?
Steph.
How y'all gonna
Yeah.
put most of these niggas above Kobe, man? They're going off of stats and shit, though, I guess.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, I guess people have GOAT based on.
We really don't know the criteria. Yeah, we don't know the criteria that they're actually going off of. So we don't know how they're like rating these, you know what I'm saying? But I thought Kobe should have at least been, you know what I'm saying,
what's happening?
In the top 10 for sure.
Man, what it do, Verge? What it do? L, what's good?
What up?
What's good?
Man, look.
From that West Coast tapping in. What's happening with you, man?
Man, let's. To me, the GOAT can only be broke down by era. You get what I'm saying? Like,
that's pretty much my criteria too, for real.
Yeah, it has to be the GOAT for the era, because you can't say who. Cause see, Prime Kareem was giving everybody the business.
Everybody.
We talking about from high school all the way into the pros. The same thing with Magic Johnson. Everybody keep forgetting that in like 6 years, Magic Johnson won a high school championship, a college championship, 3 NBA championship, 2 finals MVPs, and a league MVP. You know what I'm saying? And then he still went on to win back-to-back titles. That man went to 9 finals in 12 years.
I think a lot of people don't get Magic Johnson's career, and I totally understand that, and that's why Magic Johnson is in my top 5. I don't like to even give my list because people get offended, but when you said what you just said, it's obvious as hell he should be higher than what they put a lot of people.
Oh, Magic is a top 3 player, ain't no top 5. Because what I'm saying, listen, what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You had a chance to win every year with Magic Johnson. See, everybody want to keep saying who he had, but let's keep it 100. Kareem was still good, but when he won that finals with Milwaukee, Verge, I think they might have won about 40 games to even get in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like when you break all of this kind of stuff down, it's like, dude, Magic was the driving force behind Showtime. Period. There was no other player that could have been been in the driver's seat at Showtime, bro. You know what I'm saying? Magic had people like Michael Jackson coming to stars didn't used to go to basketball games before Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? If you was around in the 80s, it wasn't nothing but, bro, you'd have thought they was filming a movie at the Forum, bro. Right there in Inglewood.
And he even led them to the finals without Kareem when Kareem was hurt, and
finals MVP, man. Magic took down dynasties, bro. Everybody keep forgetting that Seattle Supersonics used to be a dominant team back in them days, bro. You know, everybody keep forgetting about Terry Cummings and players like that. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, so Magic, it's no way, like I said, Kobe, I would put Kobe in my top 5, but it's hard for me to put, not in no particular order, but Kareem, Magic, Jordan, like, bro, it's really hard. That's like the pantheon, bro. How do you put any player above them? Maybe on the same level, but how do you put any player above them?
That's a good point.
Honestly, Kareem is right there for me too. I just didn't get a chance to see Kareem as much, but I did get to watch Magic. And when I saw
Prime Kareem dog walked everybody in college. Look, bro, they made it to where Kareem couldn't even dunk the ball, bro. Bro, when they changed the rules for you because you just dominating everybody, come on, bro. Come on, man.
But I know about Magic, and I think a lot of people etch people over Magic, not understanding his resume. Like a man had 5 championships in 12 years and went to 9 finals. And when he left the game, he was actually in his prime.
Bruh, you get what I'm saying? We talking about a 6'9" point guard, bro.
A lot of people, that's
Showtime.
why that's exactly right before you got on. That's exactly what I was trying to say, man. Because I can't say what I say sometimes. People will start feeling certain ways, man. But my list is where they at, man. People, they got to do more to get to where they get to on the list. And my list is based on, it does have something to do with championships. If we talking about best players,
Hey, L, who you think started that multiple winning? You remember Magic didn't come in and just win one. Magic was like, nah, nigga, I need them all.
Well, the thing is, I think people are, when I talk the greatest, I got to put everything in an account. If we just talking players, then, who's the best player you've seen, then that's where I have like T-Mac and KD in the conversations. But if we talking about the greatest, it go by not only what I seen you do, but it also.
No, I can't give T-Mac the nod, though. I like him, but come on, bro. You done been on teams that was good enough to at least get past the first round. He was even on a Houston Rocket team that won something like either 22 or 25 games in a row. Okay? If Kobe could take Pau Gasol and Sasha Vujacic and players like that and win, then T-Mac should have been able to win when he was teamed up with Vince Carter, when he was in Houston, when he was at Orlando. He should have at least been able to see the second round of a playoff, bro.
Hey man, shit was tough back then. See,
Nah, but come on, man. It was tough for everybody. Isaiah Thomas won 2 rings when Magic and Bird was in their prime.
But that's exactly
Dr. J won a ring when Magic was in his prime.
This is why I said it's 2 different ways. I'm talking about best I seen, and you going to the greatest category.
No, but how is he the best? Okay, well, I guess my criteria is different, but Verge, let me just ask you, so I ain't tripping.
Even Kobe said it.
For T-Mac to have the skills that he had, right? For him to been on some of the teams that he was on, is it any excuse why he couldn't at least get to the second round of a playoff in his career? Does he have any excuse?
Verge wasn't watching back then. You gotta talk to somebody.
No, I mean, and that's true. I wasn't, but what I do know about Tracy McGrady is he did have a lot of help on the teams he was on, and there is no reason why he didn't make it to the second round.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this. There's interviews with Kobe. Kobe told you who the only person who he feared in the league, who he had.
He definitely did say that.
Kobe told you T-Mac is the only player outside of Jordan. And this is after Bron, this is after everybody he played against. When he retired, he said the only person that he even looked at and saw was even anywhere on his level was T-Mac. That came from the great being, Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's Kobe's opinion. But I'm just saying, I'm just telling you, for me, this is just me personally.
I'm just
If
saying,
you have never been able to get out of the first round of a playoff,
you gotta remember,
then I can't put you up close. You can't go nowhere near the Pantheon, bro. You just cannot.
He can't go to the greatest. Yeah, he can't go to the greatest Pantheon. But when I'm talking about best I've seen.
If you're just talking about a skilled basketball player, then yeah, T-Mac was among the best.
That's what I just said. I said it's
okay, but the thing, but this is where the competition gets. This is where the conversation gets skewed at. A lot of people. Now, I'm not saying you, L, but I'm saying that a lot of people. See, if you want to start comparing, players like T-Mac to greats, then they got to go do great things.
Nobody has
you
done
get
that.
What I'm saying?
I don't think anybody's done that. That's why I said
Bro,
it right.
didn't you just hear T-Mac himself said if he was on the Lakers that he felt that he could have carried them to a championship too?
I definitely believe he could have.
No, but we can't argue ifs. If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Well, you just brought
You
it
was
up.
on good enough teams. I mean,
That's
again,
why I don't bring it up. But since you brought it up, I'm gonna tell the truth. Yeah, if he was on that team, you the one who brought up the if. But I'm saying,
no, I said, but I quoted him, but I quoted him. I quoted him. That's
I,
what he said.
and I feel
But
like
we can't look,
anybody would have shot.
Birds.
Anybody would have shot.
If you're gonna have a serious sports debate, right? Really any kind of debate, are you supposed to argue hypotheticals or the facts?
We definitely stick with the facts over here.
Okay, so the fact is, for as good as Tracy McGrady was, he could not get out of the first round of the playoffs, and he would now see. I could see if he was on sorry teams, but even then, Allen Iverson took 4 dudes to the finals who probably couldn't get a pickup game at Venice Beach. Cause come on, man, Aaron McKee, Tony Hill, Eric Snow, them is scrubs in every sense of the word, and he was able to get to a final.
Now,
T-Mac was on a team that won 25 games in a row,
we also
was
have to
up 3-1 on the team, and couldn't close and couldn't get to the second round.
now you have to put it in context. That the year that the 76ers win, damn near everybody they went against, best player was hurt.
Okay, but AI still was able to get out the first round with a trash team. Tracy McGrady wasn't able to get out the first round.
And Tracy McGrady also had a fucking injured YALL.
Nah, champ. That team won 25 games. Them is excuses,
I don't make excuses. I'm telling you the truth. You got to put it in real context.
Okay, but the context is just like, okay, here's a context that you're probably going to hate to admit. You're going to make excuses. The context is
I just told you.
I'm only going to say this real quick. Your favorite quarterback still has yet to beat his arch rival. That's just the facts. Right now, it's just the facts. He has yet to beat that man.
This man came on here just to talk about the Bills.
No, I didn't. We was talking basketball, but I'm saying, hey, but Verge, is that a fact? Is that a fact?
Yeah,
Is them facts?
A comparison.
I'm just making a comparison. So what I'm saying, and look, here go another thing. This is to the Jordan stands. This is what I don't like. Why is it that when they talk about Kobe, right? Kobe had to have Shaq, but then they act like Mike didn't have Dennis Rodman and Scottie Pippen. It's like, bro, them is monster players. Them is pantheon basketball players, bro. Why is it that it was Jordan by himself, but with everybody else, look at who they had. Dennis Rodman was averaging 20 rebounds a season one season.
Well, one thing we ain't going to do is compare NFL to NBA. Like that's horrible to do on this sports show.
What we about to do is go to the next story. That's what we're about to do, y'all.
Yeah,
okay, all right.
Because comparing NFL to where you got 60 players on the team to the NBA 12 players, that's when we start losing context to everything. We don't want to lose our credibility.
Feet wet right quick. Bro, Cooper Flag just had to get his feet wet right quick. Bro was out there dropping an efficient 30 as an 18-year-old. Let that shit sink. Cooper Flag just had to get his feet wet right quick. Bro was out there dropping an efficient 30 as an 18-year-old. Let that shit sink in. Let this be a lesson to the rest of the league. Do not, I repeat, do not go under any ball screen. I ain't gonna lie, bro out there looking mad comfortable. Great decision making here. He ain't forcing pulled up for the elbow midi. Bro ain't out there bullshit. He giving maximum effort. This is a great contest. That boy moving down that left side of the floor like a gazelle. And you already know what to do if you see Coop running. Young Bull got me turned. Coming downhill with a full head of steam, ain't shit you could do with him. Quick crossover, now he in that paint, finishing with a tough lefty leg. Bro, I seen this shit and completely forgot about Luka Doncic. 77 came and went. It's time for 32. Bro got another bang out. Hey, Cooper about to have Mark Cuban trying to buy his team back. Right off the inbound pass, stepped into it with confidence. Draw. Bro already know what to do with that rock. Get it to Coop and get the hell out the way. I love this kid's mentality. One dribble, pull up, tray ball, another one. Real shit. I know it's only summer league, but this is what I wanted to see from the young bull. That boy showed everybody why he's the #1 pick.
Hey, then, Coop, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
so we done talked
that's
about
summer
Cooper
league,
Flag on
man.
the show before, man. Hold on. We done talked about Cooper Flag on the show before, right? Shout out to Cooper Flag, man. The young boy coming in. Got picked up by Dallas. You heard what the homie said. So Mark Cuban probably want to buy his team back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Cooper Flag is going to do exactly what we all expect him to do when he get in the league, for real. You know, so he got a lot of promise, very talented, young, and I can see him being mentioned, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, in the names, as long as he stay healthy and keep doing what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the young boy, man. Shout out to Cooper Flag, man.
And he got to step in early because Kyrie ain't going to be there until damn near the playoffs. You know, they need him to get as much reps as possible. I heard they shut him down, so he ain't going to be playing no more summer league games. And, you know, don't nobody really care about the summer league. But I wish he would play more because you do get your reps in. You get your shots up, you get used to kind of the game flow, even though it ain't the same speed or physicality. But at least you get the chance to get your shots up and just get some repetition amongst, you know, very mediocre, under mediocre NBA talent. But it's better than not getting no work in. So we'll see. I think Coop will be good in the league just because he got a good all-around game. He really smart. He is young because we got to remember he reclassified up. A lot of players, they classified down, but he's actually younger than most players. In his position. So we're gonna see, man. But he going into a great team. He gonna have a chance to play with. He got a great shooters all around him. So all he got to do is just really take care of the ball, don't turn it over, facilitate. He got 2 centers, Lively, Gafford, and he got AB. That's going to definitely be cleaning the boards up. So he won't have, he got a lot of weapons to run with. So we'll see how that goes.
Man, I've been watching basketball for a very, 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 very long time. He ain't even grown into his grown man body yet. You know what I'm saying? So like L kind of touched on it. The physicality, the speed of the game. You know what I'm saying? When we talking about when you know how you gonna do when you go up in there against Wembanyama and players like that. You know, are you gonna be able to get your shot up? I'm not. See, you can't say that he's better than Luka and he ain't did no Luka things yet. You get what I'm saying? Like that be my thing when they be hyping these players up. It be like, bro, you gotta let them get a couple seasons under their belt at least. Like, how do you claim? Oh no, he better than Luka. Dude, he's 18. Dude, Luka could go out there and score 40 every night if he want to. You think this dude could just come in 18 and go do that? No, champ. He gotta like. And then when them dudes don't live up to the hype, look at what happened to him. Look at what LeVar Ball did to Lonzo. I'm not even saying Lonzo was supposed to be that, but I'm saying that when you don't live up to the hype, it be like, bro, that be that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I gotta see him in some pro games, bro. Summer League is hell, 75% of them dudes in Summer League will never step foot on the NBA court.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You get what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's
So
why I just was saying, like, he could.
Verge froze. Hey, can y'all still hear me? I can't hear
Yeah,
Bird. He
I can
froze.
hear you. Yeah, versus bro. So
Okay. But come on, man. Is that reasonable to say that right now he's this time next year, half them dudes he playing on summer league will be back on their mama couch playing Call of Duty. You know what I'm saying?
that's a strong possibility. That's a strong possibility.
So that's right. So all I'm saying is, dude, that's just like if you a college standout or a high school standout, you playing against dudes that's not even close to your level yet. But
Uh-huh.
is your game gonna translate when he get in there where the dogs is at now though? That's
I
what
think
we
it.
need to see.
I think it will. And the reason I say that is because he got rep team last year with the USA team. So he
I
got a
don't know, bro. It'd
he
be
did.
hard for me to say these players today not like Grant Hill was.
Well, Grant Hill
Oh,
same way. Grant Hill got the rep team because he got to play against the USA team when he was in
yeah, but
college.
Grant Hill was hard. Grant Hill had game. He had post game. He had all. Grant Hill had all around game. He used to actually give Mike and Scotty the business to keep it 100 with you.
He did.
Yeah, and that's what they said Coop was doing last year to the USA team. So that we'll see. You know, I think Coop he definitely got a high ceiling, man. He got
Well,
the
if he
seven.
gonna be compared to Luca, he don't. I mean, cause come on, bro.
I
Offensively, we
don't
just talking
know,
about offensively.
but
He
he's
can
Yeah,
not
go.
I
good
don't.
enough.
Luca can get 40.
They
I
don't
haven't
need to
heard anybody
compare him to
compare him to
Luca.
Luka.
Yeah,
Luka,
yeah,
yeah, I
I
haven't
don't.
heard that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That don't need to be a comparison. You know what
yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
don't
Come
Like,
say
on.
I
I don't
just
do the
think you know
comparisons.
what I'm saying. He
Yeah,
gonna be a
I stay away from those.
Coop. He can play. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna you know what I'm saying. He can play. We just don't
No,
see
you're
if he
right.
can
Look,
adjust
I'm
to
not
the.
disagreeing with L, and I'm not disagreeing with you. So I'm not. But what I'm saying, I'm just going off the clip. I'm just going off the clip. Oh no, he better look up. Look, watch out. This time, okay, bro. Come on, man. When
Oh
you
man.
start setting the expectation that high, and them dudes don't like. You remember when Luca first came in, they talking about. He's like the rookie Magic Johnson was. Nah, Magic Johnson went all the way to the finals and got finals MVP. Can we not do that?
Yeah,
If
that's why
he's not at
I don't
least
listen to
doing that,
TikTok. Though.
huh?
I was telling the homie Johnny used to come on here all the time. He'd be posting in our group chat. He'd be posting these TikTok news. I'm like, bro, I don't listen to TikTok. I'm sorry, and the cats today never really had that experience, and they just be saying anything. Doing the comparisons ain't never a good thing. Like you just gotta let these players be who they are. The only comparison really we ever had that even worked out, and it wasn't even a comparison to begin with, was the Kobe and MJ. Everybody else, if they try to compare this player to this player, it never works out.
Right. Well, that's all I'm saying. Like, dude, I'm not saying he not gonna be good, but let's just see what he turn him into. Because if you're gonna be making Luca comparison and he's not doing Luca things, he gonna mess around and be considered a bust. You get what I'm saying? And
It
I'm
can't
not
be.
saying he a
Yeah,
bust, but let's not hype up that's just like, okay, do any one of y'all play chess?
yeah, we play chess.
Okay, how long y'all been playing?
Shit, I've played chess for over 20 some years.
Okay, well, see, me and you would be a good match. It be dudes that say they play chess. How long you been playing? Oh, I've been playing at least 20 years. You don't want to play me in chess like and again, I'm not even saying I'm the best, but we're talking about 20 plus years of chess versus your one, maybe two. There is levels to playing chess. I ain't got to tell you, you've been playing chess 20 some years. It's almost an insult. The nigga just pick up a chessboard, think he finna just come kick your ass. You get what I'm saying? It's like, nah, bro. We not doing that, bro. I'm not saying you can't be confident, but you not finna disrespect my 20, 25 years of chess playing neither though. You see what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying when they make these comparisons, like especially when he was like Kobe, he wasn't Bean, bruh. He wasn't Bean. Stop it. You get what I'm saying? Let us see who these players are going to grow into before you start making like the most explosive players. It's two players in history, in my opinion, who are the best in-game dunkers, and it's Sean Kemp and Vince Carter. Okay, I don't know about too many more explosive players than that, but that ain't what win you rings, bruh. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have Kobe's heart. They didn't have Mike Hart. You know, they didn't have Rodman's heart, bruh. You gotta have. It takes more than just skills to claim you the best. You get what I'm saying? Like even Tim Duncan, he got to go up there because he got 5 rings during the Shaq Kobe era, bruh.
Yeah, and that's another player that I put on that top 5 that people may not agree with. See, my top 5, like I said, it ain't the popular top 5 that a lot of people will say,
But L, how they gonna deny? I mean, even
a
if
lot of people will
they
get pissed off.
look,
If
I
you
put
don't
it
got
like
certain
this.
people in that top 5, people is going to get pissed off, bro.
But put it like this: Tim Duncan is one of them. Like, say if it's a really close fight that could have went either way. If you got Tim Duncan in your top 5, me, I'm not gonna argue that. Like, what the hell I'm gonna say? What I'm gonna say? He don't deserve to be there? Yes, the hell he do.
That's a
Now,
fact.
if you want to say you got a favorite, now if you want to just say you got a favorite of a personal favorite you want to put there, okay, that's fine. But you can't give me an argument on why Timmy don't belong there. I'm not buying that. I can't go for that.
And let me
That's
tell
a
you,
fact. I
Shaq got to
respect
be in
that.
there too. So you
Who?
done heard my top 5 throughout this show.
Okay, let me ask all y'all this before we go to the next one, Verge.
Go ahead.
Where because I really think he don't get his props. Where would y'all put Big Game James Worthy?
Check you out
Uh,
the game like James
Top
Worthy,
15.
Wayne Worthy.
I don't
He
have him
went,
in my top 30.
Okay, I'll go for that.
Yeah, he definitely in
But
the
see,
top
we talking
30.
about a small. Okay, let me ask y'all this: do you think he was better than Paul Pierce?
No.
No.
Well, see, this what I'm saying. I saw his career from start to finish. He can go get you 40 without no 3-pointer. He will foul out. He'll foul out. He'll foul out your whole front court,
James was that dude.
Yeah, but he wasn't as offensively gifted as Paul Pierce was. Paul Pierce
bro.
could score on wing.
6'9", with a 42-inch vertical, bro.
He is one of the first ones, man. James Worthy, one of my favorite players. I love if it wouldn't be for the injuries, man. See, but that's the same thing we say about T Mac. Seeing somebody in here in the comments talking about T Mac was injury prone. That if game that we play.
That's part of the game, though, bro. See, look, and I understand that, but if it's something that's part of the game, you gotta start taking that in. Kobe done been injured, Shaq done been injured, David, all of the greats have had injuries, bro.
Yeah.
Like
So,
that's like
so
they
that
In
that
fact,
all
what's
alone
up
should
with the
say a lot
Dwan?
about LeBron's longevity. That should say a lot about LeBron's longevity.
yes it does.
It
Yes it
definitely,
does.
it
Hey,
should
Big E,
definitely
hey, Big
have a
E,
huge point.
hey, Big E,
But go ahead, continue.
hey, Big E.
What's up?
You see what Craig Harper said in the comment section?
I can't see the comment. What it say? What he say?
I think he said, LA niggas always want to talk about them damn Lakers, man.
No, Craig.
Craig.
All I said worthy. I didn't say the late. I just said worthy. Come on, man. I just said worthy. I
Yeah,
just said where would you put worthy? Hey,
Nah, James
come
Worthy
on,
is
bro.
definitely in the top 30 for sure.
yeah.
I come from the Showtime Lakers to the Kobe Shaq Lakers to the Kobe Powell Lakers. Like, come on, bro. It's championships out here. Who is the current? The LA Dodgers is the current champs.
Now
Shit, like,
your Brown
cause we
Lakers too.
spoiled.
Yeah.
Your
Don't
Brown
forget the
Lakers too.
Braun Lakers.
Y'all
Don't
got
forget the
y'all
Braun
got
AD Lakers.
the
No,
Orlando.
I don't. No. LeBron ain't no true Laker. I mean, yeah, he here, but he's not. He's never going to be a true Laker. Not to me, anyway.
Y'all got
Most
the
Laker fans feel just like me, nigga. We just borrowed you for a minute. We rented you, but nigga, you not gonna ever be revered. Like nigga, you not gonna ever be revered You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Rob don't feel that way.
Hey, let's
Nah, that's real. Nah, I mean,
that is
No,
fair
that's
though.
real shit. He's not gonna, bro.
I'm
He's
all
never
LeBron
gonna
because
be in the
I
Laker
yeah,
great.
he ain't gonna be no true Laker. Yeah, he like he'll be a Cavs first. You know what I'm saying? He'll always be a Cavs first. He went
Right.
into
I
the
mean,
bubble, went
yeah.
on vacation in Miami, and then you know what I'm saying, ended out his years in LA. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
what
but everybody know you from the Cavs. Like I guess he only spent 4 years in Miami, so really the Cavs. That's where you really
yeah,
made your name.
yep.
So that's what you are. But I can't really consider him like nah
Nah, he
nah.
ain't no Laker.
nah.
He ain't no life Laker. He ain't no
So
life Laker.
don't think that you get what I'm saying that I'm on LeBron like that. I mean he's cool, a lot of things was tailor made for him. He did his thing. The only thing that I really, to be honest, what I like about LeBron, what he did, it really don't have nothing to do with basketball per se. It's the fact that he was able to flex his power on them. Like, nigga, I'm the money getter, nigga. I want to do what the hell I
that's
want to
what I do
do.
respect about LeBron myself too.
That like whether he blew the team up or not, he had the power to tell them, well, nigga, look, I'm the nigga who bring the butts in the seats, so nigga, it's what I say.
And it
So
worked. It worked in a whole nother sport too.
right, he pulled Rich Paul up because see everybody was cool when it was Lee Steinberg that was getting all these niggas money and had all the top clients and when all the white boys was all the agents. But then as soon as Rich Paul get up there, remember now they want to try to change the criteria for black men to be agents. See what I like LeBron for, it has really nothing to do with basketball. I mean, it indirectly do. You get what I'm saying? Because like I say, he was able to get Rich Paul up. He employed a lot of his boys. Nigga, I'm calling shots. That's about it. As far as his game, I'm not going to say he was better than Magic. Maybe more athletic, but it's like, dude, from high school, if you look at old Magic from high school and then prime Magic in his prime in the 80s, wasn't nobody better than Magic in the 80s, bro. And see, this is what I don't like about Michael Jordan's stance. Michael Jordan came into the league in 1984, champ. He wasn't able to beat nobody, but I know it's always an excuse when it comes to Mike. It's like Mike, when it comes to Mike, it's like Mike only played 6 years and that's it. The rest of his career don't count.
That's what I mean. Hey, man, listen, man. Hey, that's the topic for another day, man.
That's
Hey,
another. I'm like, hey, Glitch, I swear
but
I
you
was
know
just
what's
about to
crazy,
say
Big
that,
E?
man. I was just about to say. We're gonna get to this next story though
You
with
know
this
what's
article.
crazy, Big E? Your favorite player, Magic. He the one who said MJ was the greatest.
Yeah, but that don't have nothing to do with my opinion, though. That don't have nothing to do with my opinion.
He said he was the greatest before he won a championship.
Negative.
Him and Bird.
Of course, they gonna say that after the fact, after they retire. But hell, Magic used to.
No. They said it before they retired.
Okay, they can say what they want, but that's not finna stop me from feeling who I feel is the best. You get what I'm saying? They can say whatever they want. Just like you say, just like you feel your boy is better than Mahomes, right? You feel like your boy better than Mahomes, right? It don't matter what happens, right?
I said that I got one of the best quarterbacks in the league on my team, and I will pick my quarterback over anybody. That's what I said.
Okay. Ain't no arguing with that.
We about to get to this next story right here, man. I heard something about this right here too. So we're gonna hear these Joe Budden. Joe Budden want to talk about sports all of a sudden.
RG3, you can keep that, my nigga.
Yeah, we good. We good.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm about to stop calling you RG3 too, nigga. You Robert Griffin the third, bitch ass nigga. You don't get no cool nickname. You was running and sliding on some Lamar Jackson shit for 2 years, nigga.
You Bob Griffin, nigga.
My fault, y'all. My bad.
Yeah, Bob. You Bob Griffin third.
That's your name now, nigga.
Yeah,
Bob
bitch
Griffin.
ass
Bob,
nigga.
that is funny, son.
But again, in these black spaces, you got people that just hate being black, anti-black, got every reason to fucking what?
So hold on. So
I see. So he used that tweet to complain about the stuff that she did to him, that he thinks that she did to him, while saying that he's standing up for her.
Yeah.
Oh, the old school shit.
Exactly.
I got
Exactly.
it. Yeah, I see.
That's exactly what it was.
understand.
But wasn't slick enough to really.
Yeah. Because I'm reading it.
Because he ain't learned that move from no black person.
Yeah, that's that old school like Billy Bob.
Yeah, he ain't learned that shit from nobody with no flavor.
Billy Bob.
Fucking Bob Griffin.
Hey, Bobby.
Yeah, that's your name now, dog.
I am not for this. You see this guy here? I'm not for this. Even though he came on my lawn and did all this.
But you know what, though? Bob Griffin, with his hootenanny and shenanigans, has helped me to understand why it's important for black people, period, to just not say nothing about Angel Reese, even when she out there missing 20 shots.
You're right. You are right.
Because we be thinking we having a basketball conversation.
Objective
When I come in here on my listen, Kaylin Clark, CC, I don't even want to hear that, yada yada. I be thinking that we talking hoops.
Yeah, nope.
We not really talking hoops, and that's the quiet
that's what
part.
Joy Taylor
That's
was
the
saying.
quiet part out loud. Yeah, a few people have said that. I'm just talking about me coming to terms with it. Like I'm going to approach these conversations differently about Angel Reese, because those talks from black people give not only white people but the white black people
everybody
the license to do shit like that, and that's not in my ministry.
Hey, Bird.
I kind of feel Joe Buns on that.
Bird,
Though.
didn't I said this last year, didn't I? I said that same exact thing. You cannot discuss with the climate. You even had your homegirl on the show. My homegirl, she cool as hell. And I was telling her, people don't lead with the basketball up front. A lot of the time they're coming to, hey, I be in these little groups and shit, WNBA groups where I talk hoop, and I be having to like disconnect, because a lot of people, sports period, it's not about the actual sport. And when it started to get the white and black and all this shit, that's when I kind of check out. You know what I mean? Because that ain't my thing. Like, I done played sport. When you play sports, you already know it ain't a white or black thing. Like, anybody that's really played on any level, even the fucking middle school level, elementary school level, you know a sports team is made up of players. It don't matter if you're black or white. If you can't fucking play, then you don't get no fucking PT.
Facts.
Like, that's the way I always play sports. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So when it's this new social media era where they using this race baiting to determine who's better than who and all. Like I said, when they start getting the race and included, like race can be with the cops or other whatever. We can maybe even dive into that. But when they get to like sports, you can miss me with that. That's when I check out. I don't even want to have that conversation.
Well, what you saying, L, what I think you saying, and I agree with you, but I think putting it, if I understand you correctly, sports then became too politicized now. See, it ain't about just getting out there and let's see who the best, may the best team win. If you take a stand, like if you say don't support the LBGT, the refs and the league gonna make sure your team don't win now. You get what I'm saying?
Watching the Washington and LA play right now, WNBA. I'm watching the game as we over here talking. I don't care who white or who black. It's about who put the fucking ball in the bucket. That's how a hoop has always been.
I mean, facts. Now, like right now, what they talking about? Oh, Caitlin Clark is the best. Only because she white. Okay, if you want to ask me my personal opinion, I think Cynthia Cooper would have gave her the business if prime Cynthia Cooper. You know, like if that Houston Comet team that won them 4 championships in a row, if them type players was still around, oh nah, bro, Caitlin would be getting the business now. You know what I'm saying? But them kind of players, the players that got the dedication, I mean, like real talk. I like Angel Reese, but she seems more like an OnlyFans model than a basketball player because of what she do off the court. That's just me. You get what I'm saying? I want to see your skills. I want to see you know, bro, come on, man. This what I'm saying. They done politicized and social media made it to where, I mean, they could still make money without the sport. So even if you sorry, well, it don't matter. I got my bag. It's like, yeah, but your product is shitty now. You get what I'm saying? But then you still want to be looked at like you belong among the greats. You get what I'm saying? Like you not Steph. Everybody think they want to shoot like Steph. You not Steph. Steph had to do that because he had ankle problems. But at the same time, Steph will break your neck and get to the rack. I don't know why people act like all that man know how to do is shoot threes. Have you seen Steph Curry handle the ball and get to the rack, bro? He will put you. He will shake you up, bro. He really will.
That's a fact.
Okay, so you know, but he had ankle problems early on, so he had to refine his game. To me, I think that's why Dame's career didn't go the way he wanted because you was too busy trying to be Steph. You get what I'm saying? Like, bruh, be you. Like, see, to me, that's why OKC won. They stayed a team. You get what I'm saying? They to me, they handled. They was like, nigga, we ain't worrying about social media. We ain't doing. We just out here grinding this out. I think Cleveland had an outstanding year too. They was just out there playing ball. You know what I'm saying? Once you all on social media and got to offer your opinion on politics and you know whether you voted for Trump or Kamala, okay, it ain't about sports no more. It's all about politics now. It's all and if you on a team and they find out that you voted for Trump, oh, you can't win. The politicians are gonna make sure you can't win now.
That's a fact. And I just wanted to, and that's what I was about to touch on. I was about to say like that, and that's why over here at Realtalk, you know what I'm saying, E.N.E Sports, we put a lot of effort into separating when it comes down to the actual sport. Now, when it's things of a pollutant, of course we're going to discuss it, but when it comes down to the sport, judging and critiquing players in the game, all that race shit, all that political shit, that shit goes out the door. And I think that's the major thing. The major thing that's wrong with sports today is they're trying to incorporate all this politicism into it and
Facts.
not keeping it straight about the sports. Because you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
I don't want to hear, goddamn it, LeBron James's opinion on anything that's not about basketball. I don't give a damn what he articulate.
Shut up and dribble.
I don't want to hear that from him. I want to hear him talk about ball and nothing else. I want to hear me, a nigga like me, break political shit down. Not LeBron.
Correct. Nigga, I don't need you to talk politics for me, nigga. I got that.
Play ball.
But that's what I see. That's just like when I be talking to L about Buffalo and be talking. I ain't going in, but it's sports. You see what I'm saying? We ain't talking about no. It's just straight up sports. He didn't beat him. It ain't like nothing else is involved. Same thing like when we talked about Lamar. Now Lamar can't beat him. Ain't none of this other shit. You can't win 14, 15 games in a season. Then when it comes down to you playing him, you can't beat him. You just can't beat him. That's sports. Ain't nothing else. When y'all line up on the field, he always wins. That's all I'm talking. That is just strictly sports, not no, brother. We just want to keep it sports, bro. That's why the Showtime era gonna always be the shit. The '90s gonna always be the shit. Now it comes to how many followers you got on social media, bro. Like, goddamn, is it about the sports anymore?
That's real.
Now I will say the WNBA though it's a lot more talented spread across the league though now. I mean, the league grows, but I just don't like the way they try to make it white and black when WNBA is. Yeah, I mean, like, the New York Liberty is a white team and the Vegas was a black team and all this. I'm like, Indiana's a white team, and I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here.
That shit wild, man.
Yeah, I don't like. That's the type of shit I don't rock with.
Yeah, but see, you know what, L? You know what?
I want to get my man Glitch take on this because I want to hear what my brother Glitch got to say, man.
For sure.
Nah, I mean, I feel like just to piggyback off of what y'all was saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, the whole, you know what I'm saying? Just to get to the whole, you know what I'm saying? Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark situation, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like the WNBA wasn't like that 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't necessarily white versus black. You know what I'm saying going on until Caitlin Clark came into the league and Angel Reese came into the league until they had that game in college and what happened in college and that's how they build it. So they
But
just
they politicized that though. That was in the beginning. You remember, to piggyback what you saying. You remember before we knew who Angel Reese was, Caitlin Clark was literally destroying the league. Like, and I'm not saying in a bad way, but she was going out there getting 30, waving women off, and like, watch out, you don't want. She was talking her shit. She was
that's a
doing the
fact.
lights out, right? You remember
That's
that's
a
what
fact.
she was doing to everybody. Okay, so when she ran across Angel Reese and them, and they was doing that for the championship game, that's when Angel would have hit her with the yeah. Now how you like that now? You see what I'm saying? So that to me was just sports. Once it got to the pros, they turned it into a black and white thing, and I think they did it on purpose because the
Yeah.
WNBA was about dead.
Yep, that's exactly what I was saying.
Right.
That's exactly what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying. Yep, that's it right there. So you know what I'm saying? Like I think like L said, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just a guy like, you know what I'm saying, if you can hoop, you know what I'm saying, you just can hoop. If you can play basketball, it's just simple as that. You know what I'm saying?
What's
Like
good, Zeke?
I could look at somebody, I could look at a player's skill set and look at another player's skill set and not, you know what I'm saying, not taking nothing from the other player, but the other player just may have a better skill set. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, like just like what you just said is like, you know
Happening.
what I'm saying, they made it a political thing and tried to make it, you know what I'm saying, to where it's like a black versus white situation. You
Hey,
know what
let
I'm
me
saying?
ask y'all this. Let me ask you this, Birds. Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think that Chicago is setting Angel up to fail? And let me explain why. That girl could go out there and get you damn near 20 rebounds a game, right?
Mhm.
But she's not the best shooter. Why is their team not putting shooters around? Bro, if she's getting 20 rebounds a game and can kick them rebounds out the straight shooters, they would because see all around game, Caitlin Clark just all around has better skills. But rebounding and points in the paint, that's clearly Angel. So if you went and got some girls that actually know how to put that ball in the hoop with Angel out there getting damn near 20 rebounds a game, they would be unstoppable.
I agree.
I just
So
think
do
it's
you
difficult because you got to remember Vandersloot got hurt at the beginning of the year, and then you got to remember Trinity. She was beefing with the teammates, so they couldn't even bring her back this year. And then Mabry left last year because I think they was throwing games basically just to get stats.
Mm.
okay,
So
but
yeah,
see, here's where they should take a page out of Bill Belichick's playbook. Like, okay, look, all y'all with that BS, y'all up out of here. I'm
but they
finna
don't
get
like
some
that.
players.
A lot of players don't like that general manager because I'm a Lynx fan, and Courtney Williams, she got her little podcast, and she even they asked her a question. She do it the live question answering, and she used to play for Chicago, and they asked her, like, "Would you ever go back to Chicago?" She said, "Hell no," and it's the general management. Sometimes the team managers and the people who own the teams and run the teams, they just don't know how to do that shit. And, they left up and won the championship not too long ago, but as we can see, even with you speaking on, and they actually been playing better. We'll say that. I didn't like the dude that was coaching Tyler earlier in the year, but they've been actually looking
Yeah,
better.
all
They
that
got to
shit.
win. They beat my fucking team the other
Yeah,
day. Shit,
we was
and
just
we had
talking
to beat
about.
them last night or the night before.
Yeah,
So
we
they've
was
been
just
getting
talking
better,
about that.
but
We was just talking about this not too many episodes, you know what I'm saying? Shows ago, we was just talking about this, you know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
I look at it as total opposite, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, maybe it's because I've coached and like I go through a coaching process when I look at a team or I look at a certain player, but you can definitely see the development in Angel's
yeah, they're
game.
getting
You
better.
know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be if you're watching her play or you're watching the games or seeing the highlights. I mean, you can see
Yeah,
the development. You know what I'm saying? The development is there now. As far as the Sky team go, they got a nice foundation because you know what I'm saying. They got the other. What's the chick? The 6'7" chick.
Camilla
Yeah,
getting
they
better.
got Camilla down there. You know what I'm saying? She get. I mean, they
Yeah,
building
they
on
got some
something.
players.
They'll eventually put some shooting around her, and you know what I'm saying. Kaylin, her playmaking ability is growing, so she's able to make plays on the fly now a little bit. I ain't saying she's doing it every time down the court, but you know they putting her in situations to where she can make plays, and she's making them plays a lot, man. They've been playing
Right.
good. You know what I'm saying?
But what
Yeah,
I
but
said,
that's what I'm saying. Like, you got a gold mine with this feud or whatever, because it's a lot of attention on the WNBA now. It really is. Right. So since while y'all got the eye that y'all have, right, instead of if you Chicago at least, instead of playing into this black white narrative, fine tune your team because guess what? If Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark play in the finals together, oh come on, man, you talking about major numbers.
Oh
You get
yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying?
Oh yes,
So
sir.
so that's all I'm saying. Like, like she like right now, again, just my opinion, Angel Reese is more known for her antics off the court, not so much as her play, even though, like you said, her play has improved. You can see it. But the fact that you in the cat suit online shaking your ass
Yeah.
and you on your podcast talking about things that you probably should maybe not talk about sometimes. I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like, are you a
Yeah.
basketball player? Are you an influencer? Or are you an OnlyFans model? Like, what is it? Like, but you seem to be more known for what you say off the court and when you criticizing Caitlyn rather than it seem like your team doing like you see old girl just because they know Caitlyn playing, she's selling out. To me, they purposely staying away from Angel Reese games. But if the team was winning like that, they're going to sell out because they winning.
Mhm.
Winning cures all that shit. Like all that. If you winning, you could be the most hated team ever. Tom Brady got busted cheating. How many times? You cannot tell them New England fans nothing about that, nigga. Facts.
That's a fact.
That's an absolute fact. We're gonna get to this E.N.E track right here, man, off of my brother King L's album, The Beginning of the End. And
Hey,
I'm glad
Verge, I'm gonna go ahead and bounce, Verge, because my girl pulling up. So, L, what's your name? Stacks, right? Stacks. Is that Stacks?
You said what?
That's Stacks, right? I know L, but that's Stacks. I can't see his name on there.
No, that's
Is
me.
that
I'm
him?
that's me. I'm stacked with the facts. That's
Okay?
me.
Who at the
Oh, you talking
bottom?
about
Who said
Glitch? You
That's
talking
my
about
brother
brother
Glitch?
Glitch?
Glitch.
Glitch? Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying salute to the panel. You know what I'm saying? It's always
Yes,
good
sir.
chopping
Yes,
it up
sir.
You already know,
with you,
man.
gentlemen.
You know you're welcome, brother.
You understand what I'm saying? And y'all already know what it is. I hope y'all years starting off like mine. Mine is starting off grand. You fellas keep doing great things, and you fellas keep winning.
You already
Salute
Sir,
know.
to y'all.
appreciate you,
Same
Big
thing,
E.
bro.
Salute, dog.
Shout out to my brother Big E, man, from that West Coast, left coast. We about to get to this track, like I said, my brother King L. And I'm glad that King L's been playing these tracks because some's been telling me, listen to the beginning of the end, right?
Uh-huh.
And hear my brother go to the track, man. I'm waiting for that graduation season to be on YouTube, man. Another
oh, it's
platform.
about to be soon.
Like,
Yeah.
you got it, man, for real, man. You know what I'm talking about? Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. My brother King L's Lost Memories. It's one of my favorite joints on this album, too, man. Shout out to my man, Narcissistic Sick. who tapping in on Facebook, not on YouTube, acting crazy. That's wild, man. The one dude out of E.N.E who should absolutely be on the sports show ain't on the sports show.
The guy that went to college for sports. That has a degree in sports management.
From the OZ to the QP to the LB, it ain't nothing none of these lanes can tell me. In the basement, I'm busting down the whole bill. Before the hustle rap, it's gonna go on wholesale. Toast to the hustlers. Toast to the hustlers. Celebrate the low just when you celebrate the highs. When you learn from every moment, you see it through a hustler's eyes.
Man, a Puerto Rican that pitch like Mark Stroman. Light a flame, holding a candle, they all roaming. Straight bully, doing my thing like Derek Coleman. Sun flash, all of my watches shine a moment. So lit, Goku spit, you ain't touching this. All six flipping the script, and they loving it. Don't believe smoke in the air as we discussing this. Junk car in a machine, straight crushing shit. Tired all my old bucks like John Cooper. You making mad movies, y'all niggas is making bloopers. See this gold. More cookies, paint job color with future. New dudes gotta confuse. What's your playlist? Lying if you rapping my bars, I'm your favorite. Yeah. Toast to the hustlers. Celebrate the highs and lows like roller coasters.
OZ to the QP to the LB. It ain't nothing none of these lanes can tell me. In the basement, I'm busting down the whole bill. Before the hustle rap, it's gonna go on wholesale. Toast to the hustlers. Toast to the hustlers. Celebrate the low just when you celebrate the highs. When you learn from every moment, you see it through a hustler's eyes. Holy matrimony got us praying over work. Only respect the loyal till the day I'm in the dirt. First thing, it's some things I can't say up in the verse. Just don't cross the niggas unless you want backseat of the hearse. Wrap the plastic round it, imitate Graham's couch. Plus the hustle can't end until every grand's out. You ain't fly passport denied, nigga, you lie. In the fire we arrive, look at how we inspire. Pull off, hit the switch, smell the burn off the ties. Legacy don't matter if you ain't built no empire. My last memory was getting head in the rental. Perfect time and I was counting money, that's coincidental. Her pussy tied in my last line, that's a brass line. Heated up cash line when I walk the pass line. Before Blake, I see niggas jump over cars like Esteban. So when it comes to your boss, I don't respect the line, I'm electrifying. You can't question the line, never test the time. E.N.E the best to find. After that, ain't too much to say on this. Fuck a critic, they ain't living so they shouldn't never say shit. Can.
They ain't living, so they shouldn't say shit, man. You did smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page. We about to get straight to it, man. We got E.N.E in the building, man. Tap in, walk with us, man. You already know what it is, man. E.N.E Sports, E.N.E Tuesday, right and rap us. Yeah.
Smash. Smash. Looks like you're in the wrong line of work. Respectfully, it's a hat trick, no question. In the GOAT conversation across all Smash. Smash. Looks like you're in the wrong line of work. Respectfully, it's a hat trick, no question. In the GOAT conversation across all platforms. You just got a bad face for a crier. Pass. Play through the challenge. Smash. Smash. I feel like she's cool as shit. She might even drink beer too. I don't know. Smash. This is probably another hat trick, no question. I'll leave it up to the public to decide, but right now I'm keeping it at a double. I'm not above it, not to the least bit, but the standard is pretty high at this point. Pass. Smash. Just keep it respectful. Pass. Bar's just getting a little bit higher. Smash. Just feel like if the edges were laid just a bit more. Just a bit more. I'm worried about laying your edges more than I am you, so it's a single smash for now. He just looks too polite to the point where I feel like I have to pass, but my selfish ways, I gotta smash. I see the potential here, man. I'm calling for the Instagram inspection. This is why we play the game, folks. A commissioner's challenge is always necessary. I do my due diligence. And I'm diligently and respectfully giving her a hat trick through the mattress. You left off with France, leading not only Group D, but the entire world with 17 total smashes. And now, Switzerland, not only the leader of Group A, but the new world. Comment below.
Shout out to the homie, man. Shout out to the homie, man. Definitely some of those chicks was clappable for sure, man. But some of them absolutely were not. Shout out to the Switzerland soccer team, though. You did.
Smash. Our first pitch swinging here, double smash. The veteran on the team can get smashed too. Smash. There's no triple doubles in baseball, so we got a hit for the cycle kind of smash. Pass, but don't stop smiling. Smash. I feel like this picture did not do her any justice. She's beautiful, but I'm getting stalker vibes. Pass. Smash. I have a feeling you'll swing on me. Smash. Pass with the chain on because I feel like she's just a homie. Head first slide. Smash. I feel like another one that's a great wing woman, so I'm just going to pass, take her on the 2-man. Smash. The serious smash. What I mean is you can't smash unless you're going to wife her after. That being said, put her through the mattress. Smash. Pass. It's one of them ones I feel like you had to work really hard for, but when you got it, it kind of disappointed you, but still a smash. Damn, the bases are loaded on this team. Triple smash, no question. No cork needed, just straight lumber. Hit for the cycle twice in this.
He said straight lumber.
Now, Elizabeth Mason is all right, man.
He said straight lumber.
Elizabeth Mason is all right, man. Let's go.
Same inning, some rare type shit. I don't care. I'm triple doubling it anyway. Smash. Of course, the owner of the team is Jade Cargill, because why not?
Hold on. Jade Cargill got a softball team?
Yeah. WWE.
Jade Cargill is actually a nice looking chick. It's just when she throwing that crazy makeup, it make her look like a tranny or something, man. She's actually a decent looking chick without the makeup.
You know what? You put me through the mattress on some.
Well, now I'm coming like Freddie, I'm mother. And you know my chick is your daddy. Cut that teeth. Catch it.
I like Jade Cargill, man. That's a big broad, man. She's not little, y'all. I hope if you ever meet Jade Cargill, she is not little. She's a big broad.
He said, he told the one chick, I'll put her through the mattress.
He said, you'll put me through the mattress. Joy Taylor, man. Girl, this girl love being in the news, man, but for everything but good, man.
Well, cold Miami chick, too.
This chick, man.
Cold, horrible takes, but
What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Let's have a conversation really quickly because Fox Sports 1, ever since Shannon Sharp left, has just been in complete shambles. 100% shambles. And I don't know if they need to go and try to give him the bag again. Skip Bayless, obviously, he was out a long time ago. And now several different shows have been removed. And it seems like the only person that has been able to survive is Colin Cowherd. Now, I've been looking at Joy Taylor. Let me bring myself up. I've been looking at Joy Taylor go on a podcast run. I mean, she was on Joe Budden's podcast. I think she was on Truth After Dark with Paul Pierce. Maybe not. Maybe that was Dr. Brian. I don't remember. But she has been appearing on several different shows. And more importantly, she's been trying to take the approach of trying to restart and kickstart her 2 personal channel. Now, how do I know this? Because I've been monitoring everything, and that's what happens when you're in popular culture. You're aware and you're not hearing it. You're watching it happen and play out in real time. Now, let's also harken back before we jump into the article. Let's also harken back to the lawsuit that was filed by a person that used to work for Fox Sports, and they filed it against Skip Bayless. They also mentioned Joy Taylor in a lawsuit, and they mentioned a person that was a producer that had put on all 3 shows that are now being removed from Fox Sports, right? So now what you see is a shakeup that is happening at Fox Sports. Now, I don't know what they're going to replace all of these shows, which includes Speak. Speak is a show that Joy Taylor was a co-host on, and all of these things are being removed. And I am not, before we get into this article, let me also say that I am not a person that is going to kick somebody when they're down. What I am going to do is highlight the things that I don't agree with when you're up or when you're going through it, and just report the news. So I'm going to give my perspective afterwards, but let me read the article for you guys in order to bring you up to date on what's going on. Fox Sports 1, Joy Taylor is reportedly out after the shakeup. Now, why are we saying that Joy Taylor is out after the shakeup? Like, how come they're not highlighting anybody else? Because Joy Taylor was the one that is the most vocal, the most visible. She is a person that seemed to be the most arrogant. She was the most nonchalant when it comes to her response and the things that she was saying online. But again, we'll get to that in a minute because I think that there's a lot of guys and a lot of people that are probably celebrating Joy Taylor getting fired, but I am not going to be one of them again because I don't advocate for anybody to lose a bag, go to jail, or die. All right, those are my rules, and I make sure that I keep family off limits. Let's deep dive into it. It said it was a huge sports media news that dropped on Monday. Fox Sports 1 canceled 3 of its shows that take up around 6 hours of its daily programming: Speak, Breakfast Ball, and The Facility. Shows like First Things First and The Herd stayed. All right, so that is the biggest thing. I am just name recognition. Most people could probably tell you that they have heard of First Things First and they've heard of The Herd, which is Colin Cowherd. All right. Speak, you probably know that just from it being in the news of getting bad media press about what was happening behind the scenes and all of that. Breakfast Bowl in the Facility, we all should have known that was coming anyway. But that meant that some of the personalities and big names involved in those shows wouldn't be seen on the air with Fox Sports 1 anymore. Who are they? That's a list we put together, noting that these are
Yeah, man. That's a lot. I feel like we knew they was gonna probably clean house a little while ago, but they finally did it. I think more stuff about to come out here soon, and we'll see how it works out with everybody else in these lawsuits, because there was a lot of lawsuits going around. I don't know if y'all got a chance to follow up and understand what the lawsuits was about, but they definitely got the paperwork online so you can go actually read everything. It is public information. So there was some wild shit going on, and hey, Joy will find it. She'd get her job. She'd be good in the podcast world.
Yeah, that's what she need to do.
Right.
And this is, and I'm gonna just say this, man. Right? The way Joy be talking about the stuff she be talking about, it's just not a good look for the industry she's in. It's just not. She would be better off on her own platform, on YouTube, talking about the stuff that she be talking about, man. Then the stuff she be talking about, a lot of y'all chicks out there probably will eat that because she be talking about straight whoring, straight selling box, basically. Like a lot of y'all chicks be talking about nowadays anyway. So and this is like with the politics, with the sports. Stick to the sports, man. All your antics, and with the podcast and everybody is a relationship coach, and all these chicks is talking about they doing this and doing that and level up and all that, man. It's cool to talk about all that stuff, but when you mix that shit with the sports, you know what I'm saying? Keep it sports, man. That's just all. I'm about keeping it straight sports, man. With all Joy Taylor's antics, she could go on the podcast, man, and sit up there and talk about all that freaky, tricking asshole ass shit she be talking. That square prostitute shit she be talking about. I seen a video where Joy Taylor was telling girls, she basically was saying, man, hey, man, if y'all sit up in this industry and these old rich white dudes or whoever dudes come at you with some money, you better sit up there and play the game, man. Get in where you fit in. Do something strange for some change if you got to. The one girl she was talking to was like, so you mean to tell me if you sit in this room and offer you $1 million, $2 million, you're going to say no? And the reality of that is absolutely not. Most of us, especially y'all, the way y'all talk about bread and stuff like that, somebody's coming. Most of us ain't never seen $1 million in our life.
That's a fact.
So if you had $1 million cash in front of you and was asked to do something strange, I'm not saying you would do it, but you would definitely contemplate it. Especially if you're a woman. Especially if all you had to do was just, sit up there and top something off real quick. And the way Joy Taylor be talking, man, it's like, girl, get a podcast and talk about that freaky ass square prostitute shit on your podcast. These chicks will eat that shit up. They'll give you all their money and they'll support you, and you'll be having 1 million subscribers in no time.
Yeah,
They
She
love
led by example, you know what I mean?
That's because Joy done did it. You know what I'm saying? She
Yeah,
done
that's what I'm
learned
saying. She led by example.
You know what I'm saying? She know what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why she talk like that. You know what I'm saying? A chick that hasn't done or been around that type of activity is not going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to try to give somebody. I mean, I guess you could in a sense. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know what I'm saying? How can you give somebody else some advice or something that you don't even follow what you're saying? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Joy done did something strange. She done got her little 500,000 cash from, you know what I'm saying, million cash from one of these old dudes out here. You know what I'm saying?
She definitely done did something strange.
She was getting pounded down by Shannon Sharp, Acho.
And that's a fact. Shannon was definitely cracking.
The owner dude, like we know this for sure. Like this is all in that.
Absolute fact.
Yeah, you looking at, like I said, read that report. She was definitely having fun
and getting paid for it.
Yeah. So
the truth of the matter is, most of y'all chicks just don't look good enough to do what Joy doing. Let's just be honest.
Yeah, that's a whole other aspect.
That's a whole nother show. That's a ladies' night show. We're gonna get back to the Tapio moment. Right now. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go.
Wilson, she's still that one. We never gonna disrespect 22 in Las Vegas. Individually, it's nothing anybody can do with her. Pushing point, in and out cross, get to my spot, pull up midi. Asia Wilson midi, still undefeated. Jackie Young coming off the pick, drop off to Alyssa Smith. Wrap around dime to Asia Wilson, easy lay. Asia Wilson always in the right spot. And when she put her head down, something good bound to happen. Scoop lay with the left and one. Man, Asia Wilson was having her way all night. Early post up got the seal. There's nothing you can do about it. It's baby food down there. Keep feeding her, ain't shit they can do. Face her up, midi work impeccable. One-on-one is nothing you can do. You better send the double. Tacking downhill off the switch. Stop. Be that shit. Know what you thought it was, but it's not that. Crossover. Almost caught Fat Benlay slipping. She ain't trying to guard. Feed me down low. Turn around baseline fade. She is sick with it. In that mid-range area, it's nothing you can do with her. We still in the first half. Asia Wilson out there frying shit. Ben Fade. On my soul, she wilding out there. She done did everything but hit a three. Why not step out and show him the range? Tell her step up. Get it out the net. When she cooking like this, I'm telling you, all you got to do is get her to rock anywhere inside the three-point line is good money. That was a dime. Don't get no easier than that. You know, pump fake. We got a bird. Is that a Gustafson sighting? Drive, wrap around, dime to Asia. Love how the Aces had the ball moving. When you see Asia, two hands in that paint, get her to rock. 34 and 16. Goddamn, Asia.
Hey, man.
Asia went crazy.
Asia was going nuts.
That's what Asia do, though.
Shout out to Asia, man.
Putting in that fucking work.
Shout out to Asia, man. She be out there. I ain't gonna lie, man. Asia Wilson be out there balling, man. She be balling for real. And I like that because that let me know she take it.
Yeah.
Let's get right to it. Let's go. Oh, then my phone. Let me put it on the screen. My bad, John.
Two is stupid. Yeah, Riley Lupford just went absolutely banana. I don't care who you are, where you're playing, 16 threes, you done lost your damn mind. Boy, she let they ass have it from the get-go. Mind you, she went 16 for 22. Lefty work, two is stupid. 55 big ones. I'm telling you, she was flame throwing they ass. Inbound, step up, stupid. Get it out the net. This shit is vicious, truly vicious. Seen a couple go in and her teammates realized you keep shooting this shit. Everything else right now is for show. She dropped shorty and still said, I'm not shooting, you do it. Get it out the net. She went to Boise State, now she in Australia letting they ass have it. Off the screen, watch how she catch it and pause for a second. Still rising up, get it out the net. Well, you better close out and close out hard. As you give her any space, it's only one thing you could do after that. Get it out the net. I'm telling you, y'all better over-exaggerate that motherfucking closeout. Make her drive, goddammit. Try something different. That three ball pure as shit, and she was not slowing down. Look, now she off ball, and she is thirsty to get another one up. And you are not close enough. That's another one. Get it out the net. It got to a point where it's like, how many threes can she fucking hit? And look, I get it. She doing a lot of this shit off the catch so it's hard to double. She should be seeing at least 3 people, cause fuck all that. She not finna do this all night. And 1-3s, all type of shit. This the one I would have unplugged the game system. I'm pulling out the Ethernet cord, something, or I'm causing a physical altercation to get thrown out the game. Cause it's still a whole nother quarter. Why they even closing out on anybody else is beyond me. He should be one band, one sound to stop her. Now she really feeling the anything goes. Step back in her face. Get it out the net. Shout out Riley Lufer. This shit is nuts. Ball barely in her hands. Quick draw McGraw. Get it out the net. Again, 16 threes are just utterly ridiculous. You don't see shit like this nowhere. At this point, I think you can see flames literally coming from the tips of her fingers. She ain't even dilly-dallying with anything inside that line. That's another and one. Fuck me. Holy shit. Riley Lufer, you are really hurt. I ain't gonna be shocked if she on the Valkyrie next week. God damn it.
She was out there cooking, nigga. Hibachi.
Shout out to Riley, man. She was out there.
She was out there cooking for sure.
She was going crazy. Sheesh.
Like you said, 16 threes, you gotta cause a physical altercation.
16 threes is wild, man. 16 threes is crazy. Smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page. We're about to get to another song off of my brother King L's album, The E.N.E, featuring my brother Glister Guarantee. E.N.E every day, all day, no days. So smash that like button, click the bell, subscribe to the page. You need share on your social engineer, man.
No, I can't dance, but I got a dope two-step on my Snoop flow. Next year, I cop the blue. When it all falls down on my yay, that's a blue check. This the perfect season for a hoodie and a crew neck. The ones who talk the most ain't ever gonna do shit. I ain't trying to be the one, so I walk with 2 flips. Stay on your grind, homie, make them know who you is. Energy on the trillion, cause my flow on exclusive. Bullshit Jews, they talk, you get that in the key halls. LS custom white drip with the flakes, that's a mean flaws. These niggas bitches, well you know how the streets talk. Don't understand lane talk, call these niggas who walls. Now I need a Casey, not Pat Holmes or Kenneth Cole. All caught up in they feelings, these niggas minstrel. Heard they try stealing my flow, like the Kia boys. To get to this level you can't cheat. This ain't me a boy. No, I can't dance, but I got a dope two-step on my Snoop flow. Next year, I cop the blue. When it all falls down on my yay, that's a blue check. This the perfect season for a hoodie and a crew neck. No, I can't dance, but I got a dope two-step on my Snoop flow. Next year, I cop the blue. When it all falls down on my yay, that's a blue check. This the perfect season for a hoodie and a crew neck.
I got a dope two-step, bitch, you better know it. Cut from a game locked and bolted. Sure shot in the booth, bitch, I'm locked and loaded. Hot bars is the proof, yeah, genius wrote it. Very focused on being franks to keep it frank. Rolling right over niggas like military tanks. E.N.E real niggas is where they got us ranked here. If we ain't top tier, it's gotta be a prank. King and Glitch together, this shit ain't even fair. I'm in the bank so much, they know my name in there. Fire flames when I spit, I'm like an angry bear. I got that off-white flow in diamond solitaire.
No, I can't dance, but I got a dope two-step on my Snoop flow. Next year, I cop the blue. When it all falls down on my yay, that's a blue check. This the perfect season for a hoodie and a crew neck. No, I can't dance, but I got a dope two-step on my Snoop flow. Next year, I cop the blue. When it all falls down on my yay, that's a blue check. This the perfect season for a hoodie and a crew neck.
Yeah. You already know what it is. I'm going to guarantee hoodies and crew neck. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to hear me every day all day. We're going to get right to it. You already know what it is, man. Okay, then Amanda. The little entrance with the little, the entrance with the little reggaeton joint with the girls dancing and all that.
For Katie Taylor, if the fight stays like this, good shot right there. Amanda Serrano tries to come right back, and here we go.
Good luck from Katie Taylor. Again, the counter shots after the pressure of the strike.
Getting herself in a better position and getting back to the center of the ring.
This looks a lot more like
the
fires back with 3 or 4 or 5 sometimes, just like that.
Just like that.
And that's what.
To look busier, she wants to give the appearance and the optics as if she's in control. Serrano landed even exchange right there. It almost happened again.
spectacular hour.
And still, the undisputed super lightweight.
For Katie Taylor.
Right? Out there kicking ass. Shout out to Serrano, man.
Yeah.
A lot of good boxing last weekend, man.
Definitely was.
Score win here and go on to bigger and better things. I'm told he's lined up for a fight against Canelo Alvarez.
Well, let me stop this right now. Can't play that one. Sorry. Can't play that one. No, sir.
What was that? At the zone?
Yes, sir.
I said that's watch the full fight. We was over here. We started talking and looked around, looked back up. Fight was fucking over.
Yeah, man. We could just do this real quick, man.
Quick ass fight. 3 rounds. Let's go to the next one.
Oh, no, that was a DAZN joint too, though, right?
Yeah. All we need to know on that one is Berlanga lost in 3 rounds.
Yeah, we ain't got to show no footage, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all seen them fights, man. Berlanga, listen here, man. You made a mistake coming out with Fat Joe and Remy. That's where you blew it at. No, seriously, man. That's where you blew it at, bro. Not only that, you look like you was out there looking like Shakur, man, like you didn't train for the fight, like you was lackadaisical. And just like Shakur, man, you got your ass kicked, man, except for he won and you didn't. Now, to speak on the Shakur fight, we're going to pass it to L, man, before we get up out of here. Hey, Shakur, man. Pillow hands. Everything Flea and Murder said is facts. It's just, when I watch Shakur Stevenson fight, I'm like uninspired. I'm not entertained. And this weekend, he got his ass kicked. Flat out. If it wasn't for them ropes, man, your ass would. I ain't saying he would have knocked you out, but you definitely would have got knocked down for sure. If them ropes wasn't there to hold your ass up, boy, it would have been a wrap. And last Saturday just proved to me that, man, Shakur Stevenson, man, he ain't ready for certain individuals, man. I mean, he decent, but I think he needs to work on his power. I think he needs to start letting his hands go more. And I think he just needs to, I think he need to go over there to Floyd, man, and start training with Floyd, man. That's what I think he should do. And I'm going to pass it to L with that.
Yeah, I think Shakur just got to do better, man. Yeah. I mean, he had a good fight for the most part, but he just did. For this to be another fighter, just like Berlanga, that we was kind of looking forward to seeing a big fight for the next fight for both of them. It's almost like maybe the layoffs kind of messed up both of them, but at the same time, I don't think Shakur moved up into where he could headline a fight yet and make it respectable. You know,
Absolutely not.
unless it's a Thursday night fight. Like he been doing. He gonna go back to them Thursday night ESPN fights and shit like that. That's the only shit he gonna be at a headline. It's crazy. The first shit we showed with Serrano and Kate, they actually controlled the whole Friday night. I don't even think he could do a Friday night and control it. You know what I mean? And it's crazy to say that because he's one of the most talented dudes you would think. Talent wise, he got all the tools. He just don't use them. So I don't know. At this point, it's just I don't know what to say because just like my last comment is that's where I leave it at. He got all the tools. He just don't use it to his advantage to the best of his ability, and that's where I leave it at.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll just piggyback off of that, you know what I'm saying? Like even back to what, you know what I'm saying, Stacks was talking about, you know what I'm saying? Like when you watch him box, man, it's just like you don't get excited. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no excitement in him. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be this top tier boxer in his weight class, you know what I'm saying? Got all the talent, got all the tools, but we don't never see it. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's like the it's like the quarterback, you know what I'm saying? They hype up this quarterback, you know what I'm saying, to be this and be that, and then, you know what I'm saying, he go out there and he a game manager. You know what I'm saying? Like we want to see some exciting shit, you know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, man, he gonna have to something gonna have to change in his camp. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I mean, shit. Birds might be on to something saying, you know what I'm saying, he might need to go train with Floyd now. Um, but yeah. He definitely he definitely got the tools, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, you gotta put them to use, man. You gotta do something. You gotta stop scraping by in these, you know what I'm saying, matches like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never you can't beat Tank. You can't beat Tank today. If y'all was to box next week, you can't beat Tank. But you know what I'm saying, we'll see though. He got the W. So hey.
He definitely do. He just like I said, he need to go over there with Team Money Team, man, and getting some real training in, man. His trainers ain't it, man, at all. He was looking bad on Saturday, man. Bad. He was looking bad, man. OG says Shakur is hyped up trash. He stays calling out people. Somebody gonna answer soon. He's the same. He's in the same boat as Crawford. Not ready for the next opponent. Now that's a power statement right there. We know we got Bud and Canelo coming up here shortly, man. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna come up for this. My money going on Canelo, man. I'm sorry. I love Bud. He got the potential, but if I'm a betting man, and I am, in that fight, money's definitely going on Canelo, man.
That's a fact.
I gotta be real, man.
So you trying to win money, not lose it.
Sometimes you gotta put your pride to the side, dog. And just, hey.
That's a fact, Jack. Hell, man, or if I say glitch, what you think on the upcoming Bud and Canelo fight? Who you putting your money on? Because I know you a betting man.
Yeah, I mean, I got to go with the guy that I just think is the better fighter. You know, I mean, it's just hard. You know what I'm saying? like I think I said on the show before, you know what I'm saying? Like weight classes mean something, man. Like
They
that
definitely
means
do.
something to me in the boxing world. It definitely means something, man. So you know what I'm saying? That's a lot to put on Bud, you know what I'm saying, to try to come up that weight. And then, you know what I'm saying, you got Canelo right there. I mean, you can argue. I mean, he's probably the best pound for pound there is right now, you know. But yeah, I gotta put my money on Canelo, man. I got to put my money on Canelo, man. Now Bud win, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised, you know what I'm saying? Bud's supposed to be talented, and you know what I'm saying? He a champion, so we gonna see, man. We gonna see, man.
See,
September 13th is gonna be a movie.
super movie, Miramax. L, man. ah. Cause you know I know L love boxing, man. Like I do, man. Maybe a little bit more than I do, man. You know what I'm talking about? And you know over here at Real Talk E.N.E Sports, y'all know we're gonna keep it 1,000, man.
Yeah, I just don't want to see nobody get
L
hurt.
is definitely a gambling man. He's definitely a betting man. Hell, you a betting man like me and Glitch know you is. Who your money going on this fight, man?
Hey, man, I ain't no different from y'all on this one. I'm see what round. I might have to place an extra prop bet for the round.
Right.
Might need to see what round, but nah, man. This is a like you said. I touch, piggyback off what Glitch said because weight classes to me does mean a thing. I just hope it. No, I just don't want to see nobody get hurt. But
and that's my main thing too. And I'm glad you said that, L, because that's the main. I say, man, because Canelo hit hard, bro.
He hits very hard. And I think Crawford already
But
ready
he never
to
fought nobody with his power.
No, man. But he's ready to get paid and get the fuck up out of here.
That's what I'm thinking. He was 36, 37.
Yeah, he ready to retire. So
trying to get that real big bag and be like, you know what?
Get up out of there. Yeah.
And I listen, but you got a family to take care of. You ain't trying to be trading blows forever. Nigga, I listen, I respect it, bro.
Shit, Bud probably gonna get close to. He probably gonna get close to about 60.
Yeah, he gonna get generational wealth off this fight.
Yeah, he gonna get
this
about
fight right here is gonna be the fight. He's gonna retire. I mean, this is the fight to retire after. Goddamn,
that's a fact.
Yeah, it's gonna come at a real cost.
Oh, G, stupid as hell. Oh, G said Bud gonna be looking like Martin when he fucks. Hey, that nigga peeked around the corner like.
It's an uphill battle right here, man.
Yeah, man. We're gonna get up out of here, y'all, man. Go ahead and say y'all last words before we get up here. Glitch, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I need to get up.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to everybody tapping in these first Tuesday, man. Y'all know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Definitely have some good fights on this weekend, you know what I'm saying? Still got WNBA popping off, you know what I'm saying? Got NBA Summer League and everything popping off. So you know what I'm saying? Be you know what I'm saying? We got about 4 or 5 more weeks, you know what I'm saying? College football be coming around. And yeah, man, just make sure y'all keep tapping in, man.
You already know. El, go ahead, leave them with your last salutations, brother.
You already know what it is, man. It was a great boxing weekend for the most part, as far as like the fights. I ain't gonna say the fights was the greatest, except for that Kate Martin and Amanda, Amanda, they put on the show as always, and I hope they do a fourth, even though they said this is gonna be the last one. I would love to see them fight a fourth time, of course. And yeah, man, like I said, WNBA heating up, about to be the All-Star break. You got the MLB. I think that All-Star game was on today. I almost want to say that the MLB All-Star game was today. But shit, hey, man, summertime, you got the big three. You got, like Whit said, college football coming up here very soon. And I hope everybody have a good rest of their week. Catch up to y'all on Saturday. So we got the Butcher Boys listening party on Saturday. Hope to see everybody out there.
Sir, yes, sir.
And yeah, I'm out, man. I'm gonna take my ass up there right now.
I'm gonna let it out too, man. Tomorrow night show, we're gonna be talking about the one big beautiful bill. You know, everybody's talking about this, man. The do's and the don'ts, the goods and the bads. You know what I mean? We're gonna get to it tomorrow, man. You did. Smash that like button, click on the bell, subscribe to the page, sharing social engineering. You did. Shout out to my brother Blister Guarantee. Shout out to my brother King L. You did. You already know what it is, man. E.N.E every day, all day, no days off, man. See y'all tomorrow, man.
Necessary. What question is? And a hat.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E.N.E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on all of our black kings. All black everything, we got black tea. All black coffee, man, I don't add cream. North give you all you need, no more caffeine. Close down the whole set, no more casting. Remove targets off our back like a black team. We keep growing up the game like a black team. Your girl got a problem with me, then get at me. I'm tired to a bumper, now you got a drag queen. You can't stop me, you old as jalopy. This is past me, and I got it photocopied. Caught up on film, flow, tracks and sloppy. Trying to attack me, you a carbon copy. I see the heat like 10 mini blocks, and I charge for a hook, put me in a penalty box. Man, I'm killing the ops while I look at my watch. All hands on deck like the time on the clock. Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E.N.E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black
Keep
things.
my grass cut low to catch a glimpse of the snakes. Devilish serpents with purpose to steal your cake. Smiling in your face while they got their eyes on your safe. Yeah. Boy, that hatred, man, they make you do some foul things. Switch up on your niggas like the numbers when the Dow change. When I'm with familiar, still a grind like a broke. Take it for granted, shit be gone in the proof of smoke. Better put your plan in action, niggas get too used to hope. Formulated the plan, calculated the steps. 2020, my vision, see my way to the check. Get it. Only way is up, I made my way to the steps. Let's go. Look, only way to move is building kingdom shit. Niggas won't make a move, want you to bring them shit. But God bless the child that can hold his own. They want to give you numbers in a cell like a mobile phone. But fuck a cop any wicked, you this was just fuck. Cause niggas on the edge, there for you to push. Bullets loaded tight up in that magazine. Bring a nightmare to American dreams.
Task Force, Black Force, we the tag team. If it's a nightmare, then it must be a bad dream. E.N.E, running our lanes like a track meet, skipping over hurdles. Call us a track team, all paperwork legit. It's the fact team, then double up the championship belts like a tag team. Black on black, yeah, it's a black thing. Black jewelry shining on our black kings.